Herc, we're going to get things moving, and we're going to start in Italy. And this may become a recurrent lead on the show. Serie A action. Milan playing at Empoli. Both Santi Giménez and Christian Pulisic off the bench at the half. And listen, this is a new hot CONCACAF couple linking up in the 76th minute. Pulisic with his second assist of the game, and Santi Giménez with his first goal as AC Milan player, securing the win for the Rossoneri. Encouraging, after just a few minutes of playing together, Santi and Christian Herc are developing some really good chemistry in just a few minutes.
Yeah, let's talk about that chemistry really quickly. Let's talk about the impact, actually, off the bench for both players. I assume they're being rested because they've got an important Champions League game this week, actually, in a few days against Santi's ex, Feyenoord. But immediately, Santi Giménez comes on, he draws a red card. Santi Giménez flicks the ball to Christian Pulisic, who finds him for the second goal. Oh, by the way, that was Christian Pulisic's second assist. So immediate dividends for Sergio Conceição and Milan. Immediate connection for Santi Giménez and Christian Pulisic. It seems like these two have played with each other for quite some time. At least that's what the chemistry tells us, or how they're drawn to each other on the field. They seem to look for each other. So far, so good.
Yeah. Now, you've talked on the show many times about how Christian Pulisic is really the one leading this AC Milan side, and he has done it not just for a couple of months. It's been like that for the full season, having a huge impact of the team, but clearly he needs some help. Usually, midfielders, attacking midfielders, benefit the number 9, the attackers, the strikers, but these numbers really reflect the impact that Christian Pulisic has had in the last 2 seasons in Serie A. So, who do you believe benefits more from this really hot CONCACAF partnership at AC Milan?
Well, listen, let's not discredit at any moment in time what Santi Giménez has done to get to Milan, and what he's done in this short time with his goal and his assist, the movements, the things that we've not seen in his locker, how he's exploited that. But how could we not say this is going to benefit Santi Giménez more than it's going to benefit Christian Pulisic? Now, let me explain. Christian Pulisic needs a certain type of striker, a striker that I feel needs to be more of a facilitator in terms of the build-up play, a guy that you can link up with, a guy that you can give to, he can retain, can play the ball back out wide, can do things to bring in players into the attack. Santi Giménez isn't necessarily that player, but Santi Giménez can benefit a lot from a player like Christian Pulisic, and this is downright just easy to answer. Christian Pulisic, since he went to Milan, has 46 goal involvements. 46 goal involvements in a little over a year and a half, a season and a half. Christian Pulisic is the leading assist man in Serie A. In fact, Christian Pulisic, since he left Chelsea, comes over to Italy. Nobody in Italy has more assists than Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic is also a guy that can finish off your plays, finish off in terms of goals. That's right. Christian Pulisic is all that and more, and Santi Giménez is going to benefit from this. I firmly believe that Christian Pulisic is in the form of his life, and Santi Giménez, in that form of Christian Pulisic, could be the benefactor, of many goals to come. But this is easy to me. It's Christian Pulisic. He's got much more in his locker.
It feels like that's a logic answer. Obviously, the number 9, new to the team, is going to benefit more from a playmaker. Not only a playmaker, an established playmaker at the club. But let me just try to find the other side of this tortilla, of this pizza, if you will. The fact that Santi Giménez, if he becomes a regular starter, because we saw what Tammy Abraham did during Santi Giménez's first match in Coppa Italia, scored twice. But I feel like when you sign a striker in the winter transfer window and you pay up to 35 million euros, it's not going to be to have him sitting on the bench. So I feel like Santi is going to start. And if Santi starts and plays well and scores consistently, that can also benefit Christian Pulisic, because he doesn't have to carry all the load for this team. And I understand how stats are really important for attacking players. But maybe just the fact that a number 9 has now the big responsibility of scoring the majority of goals for a team like AC Milan, maybe we can even see a more polished Christian Pulisic, another element to Christian Pulisic's game. So, yes, right now the logic answer is Santi Giménez is going to benefit more for everything that Christian Pulisic has already done. He's paved the way for Santi Giménez, but in the end, Herc, Christian can also benefit from the things that Santi can do well.
Well, absolutely. You got a good 9 in your presence, you're going to benefit. But I think you said it best. A good playmaker as a 9, you're going to benefit being on the receiving end of that service. Listen, Christian Pulisic is the type of guy that can facilitate you if it's in combination play with a good weighted ball, can facilitate you off the dribble, on a cross, on set pieces. He's got more ways to impact your play if you're a 9 than the 9 to impact the play of Christian Pulisic, whether it's the playmaking role at the 10 or out wide. And proof of that is Oliver Giroud. Proof of that is Morata. Proof of that is Tammy Abraham. And proof of that is recently Santi Giménez. Christian Pulisic continues to be Christian Pulisic. His game hasn't changed. But a good Christian Pulisic can definitely change a good Santi Giménez. This is a blooming partnership that I think nobody saw coming, but we're all patiently waiting to see flourish.
I'll tell you who's going to benefit more from the partnership of Christian Pulisic and Santi